It was really easy to find. It was in a recreation center. And I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, but I'm digging it. So I go in, and there's an ice skating rink. And I'm like, So then I asked the guy at the desk, I'm like, where is the convention? So he says, go down the hall, and it's on your left-hand side. So I do that. It was in a skating rink, like like if you ever been to Skateland or some shit like that. And they converted it into a convention. They had like tables set up and all that stuff. I like this convention more because it was more focused on Artist Alley and vendors, more so than having all these guests. Like they had maybe had 3 guests or so, something like that. But the majority of the time was focused on helping artists and helping the vendors get sales and stuff. So I had a really good time. My neighbors were extra friendly. I sat next to these 2 guys. They had freaking superhero everything. And then I had this other guy to my right, and he had this big old, it was like a 7-foot statue of one of his original characters. And I was like, dude, how the hell did you get a 6? He had it was like a superhero comic, and the character was like a dog, and he was like a superhero, but he had a big old 7-foot statue of the freaking dog. I was like, that is so freaking cool. I wish I took a picture, but I was like, that's so freaking cool. He was like, yeah, we got it imported over from Switzerland or something like that. So I was like, well, looks like I'm gonna have to get something from Switzerland. The thing was freaking awesome. And he was, of course, racking up the sales because people were like, oh, you got that big old eye-catching piece. Everybody else has like normal table shit, books and prints and stuff like that. And then you get to the end of the table and there's this big old statue. A lot of people said they liked my artwork. They were like, it looks different. So I was happy with that. I did a lot of advice talking. Because a lot of people were like, oh, I want to do it, but I'm scared and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, come here. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just jump in. Just dive on it. Once you, a lot of people try to make it seem like it's a bigger task than it is, but once you start doing it, you realize it's really not that bad. So I encourage a lot of people to take that plunge. That's what I did. A lot of talking. I got 1 commission work, which was awesome. I did not know there was a woman Green Lantern. I didn't know this. There's a woman Green Lantern. Her name is Jessica Cruz. My client wanted me to draw Jessica Cruz, black and white drawing. But it was really cool. The convention was short. It was only 10 to 4. But I felt like I got a lot accomplished there. So, met a lot of people. I saw some friends from New Jersey, which was freaking awesome. So it's really good to when you go to these conventions and you start seeing familiar faces, it's like, yeah, you're right there with me, bro. You're right there with me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. I definitely will be back next year.